Happy summer, everyone. Welcome to your July 2024 Astrological forecast. Special shout out to my subscribers. Thank you so much for your continued support, for liking and sharing and commenting on my videos. If you're new to my channel and you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Also, anything you would like to know is in the description box below. Okay, but it is easier to just email me and ask me whatever it is you would like to know. Okay, in regarding charts and services. Okay, and don't forget to check out my weekly forecast, which is now like shorts, daily shorts. Whenever there are major aspects between the planets, I usually do a short. Okay, but for now, okay, let's get to July. So on the 2nd, July 2nd, Neptune in Pisces turns retrograde. Okay, also on the 2nd, Mercury moves into Leo. And then on the 5th, there's a new moon in Cancer. On the 11th, Venus moves into Leo. Then on the 20th, Mars moves into Gemini. And on the 21st, there's a full moon in Capricorn again. Okay, there was just one on June 21st in Capricorn, right? Full moon. So there's another one this month also on the 21st. So if anything significant happened to you around that June 21st full moon, maybe this is like a continuation of that. Okay. And then on the 22nd, the Sun moves into Leo, and on the 25th, Mercury moves into Virgo. So, now for your forecast. Happy birthday, Cancer. So, you know what? The month starts off with Neptune turning retrograde in Pisces, and Saturn in Pisces is also retrograde. So these two planets are not a lot of fun together anyway, right? They're both retrograde in your 9th house, where you have the sign of Pisces, and 9th house is long distance travel and communication. Okay, I would have to say, if you are trying to travel, especially this being summer months here in America anyway, you know, just trying to get some kind of recreation, fun summer stuff in, could be a little bit hard. Maybe if you're traveling, you'll be able to do it. It's just that there could be delays or mix-ups, detours, you know, stuff like that. So it's a good idea to just make sure that your travel plans are really precise, and you keep checking on them to make sure reservations, everything, the route that you're going to take if you're driving is still open, no delays, whatever. Okay, same thing with communications. If you're waiting to hear on something, could be somebody, you know, 9th house is foreign travel and people, languages, countries, but if you're waiting to hear from someone who lives at a distance or in another country, that could also be a little bit delayed. And 9th house is many things, but one of them is legal matters also. So if you're in the middle of anything like that, it's like it could have come to a dead standstill for now, just for now. Okay. But anyway, so the Sun is in Cancer, right, in your 1st house up until the 22nd. And you still have Venus and Mercury in your sign up until like, well, the 2nd actually. Mercury does move into Leo, into your 2nd house, okay? But you still have Venus in your sign up until the 11th, okay? And there's a new moon in your sign on the 5th, which brings a new beginning. The new moon is your personal, like, new year. It begins your new year, okay? Everybody gets one new moon and one full moon in their sign. Okay, so this is yours. So, you know, whatever you begin at this time, you don't have to get out there and do anything. Sometimes just writing something down, a list of whatever it is you would like to accomplish, or just anything, even making plans of some kind. It's nice to use a new moon for things like that, but you don't have to, okay? I'm just saying, though, right? So still having Mercury in your sign means you are still having an awful lot of communications back and forth with people, either in person or on the phone. You're on the receiving end more more so than ascending. And it could be because it's your birthday and everything, you know. So it could be you're still a pretty big deal here, you know, with all the attention that you're getting, just having the sun in your sign and Venus in your sign. Now, with Mercury moving into your second house on the second house being earned income and possessions, very nice, actually. This is your money house. It's directly across from your 8th house where you have Aquarius, and Pluto is in Aquarius right now, and it is retrograde also. So their 8th house is other people's money and resources and many, many other things, but there could be a little bit of a slowdown there, or there was. Okay, now with Mercury moving into your second house in Leo, it should like spice things up a little bit, put in a little bit of motion or activity in regards to money, especially money that may be due you for whatever reason, a refund, inheritance, legacy, a settlement of some kind. Could even be prize money maybe that you've won, that, you know, it's just maybe a little bit delayed, that's all. But Mercury again in your second house, and Venus, when Venus moves here on the 11th, okay, till the end of the month, and then the Sun moves into Leo on the 22nd, okay, you'll have all of these planets in your second house of earned income, money, possessions. Okay, when Venus moves here, it really starts to attract these things to you. That's what Venus does. Okay, so I would have to say that obviously you would be getting some kind of gift, at least one, you know, maybe, or even if somebody just takes you out, you know, for your birthday. But this could be birthday like related, you know, that you're on the receiving end of something because it is your birthday. But it could also be because just because kind of thing, you know, somebody wanted to do something nice for you. Maybe it's a belated birthday gift, right? But with all these planets in your second house, you know, this could be the time of your every year where you start either, you know, there's not a lot going on here like professionally, like job wise or anything like that I can see, but this may be the time of year where you start maybe contemplating doing something a little different, probably for income, you know, or adding to your income in some way, a new source of income. You're creating something at this time, possibly. Okay, now Mars will be moving into your sign soon. Okay, Mars is moving into Gemini this month. When it's done with its transit there, it will move into your first house, and that makes you very energized to go after things that are personally important to you. But if it's money, income of some kind, that will really, Mars in your sign will really help with that. But this, with all of these planets in your second house right now, it looks like it's the beginning of something, okay, to bring about a new source of income. Okay, so Mars is still in Taurus up until the 20th, and where you have Taurus in your chart is your 11th house of friends and acquaintances, socializing in person or online. This is any group or organization that you belong to in the house of dreams, hopes, and wishes. But this is like a social media house, but it is like wanting to go out in public and like see your friends or attend at least one kind of event, you know, go see a live band or something or other, meet your friends for drinks. And having Mars here, you know, does make you go after some kind of dream, hope, or wish, right? A goal of some kind. You still have the planet Uranus transiting here, which makes your friends' behavior a lot of times very unpredictable. And things that happen to you socially are kind of again, unpredictable, very sudden, unexpected. People coming into your life, you know, and it could happen through like just socializing on social media. It doesn't always have to be like in person. But with Mars here, you know, you are very energized to go after a goal at this time. And there could be your friends or even someone new that has recently come into your life, like when the sun and other planets were just recently in Taurus, that is helping you to achieve something at this time. But Mars, Mars in the 11th house, it does make you very enthusiastic about getting something that you've had your eye on for a while. Okay. Now Mars will move into Gemini on the 20th in your 12th house, where you have Gemini. And this is the house of secrets and confidences, activities by you or someone else behind the scenes. It's the house of the subconscious mind and your dreams. It's psychic ability. It's the house of charity, helping people behind the scenes, possibly, to, especially anyone who is confined to a place like a hospital, or they're confined to home, or they could even be in prison, something like that. Okay, but this the confinement comes with this being the 12th house. Okay, the 12th house is known as the house of self-undoing, mainly because you could drive yourself crazy just overthinking things. This is the mental and the subconscious mind, though. Okay, but at this time, Jupiter is here at the same time. Jupiter is in Gemini, right? And Jupiter and Mars traveling together is usually fortunate action of some kind. Now, yours is happening behind the scenes. Okay, I do have to mention, though, having Mars in the 12th house, whether it's in transit or even natal, a natal position of Mars in the 12th house, usually brings about activity by you or someone else behind the scenes, right? When Mars is here, you are looking out for your best interests. So you are doing things possibly in secret, not necessarily, but you're making plans, for whatever it is you're going to do. There's no need to, blast that out to everyone. Nobody needs to know your plans. But it's not that they're a secret. It's just that you're not running around telling everyone, right? Also, though, you could not be the only one acting behind the scenes. There could be someone else. Usually it is someone you know, someone you're aware of, how they feel about you. Okay, it's usually a friend, a so-called friend, or someone within your social group that is very envious and jealous of you, and usually tries to undermine you. This time, though, it's happening in secret. They're doing it behind your back. You probably suspected that they were doing this all along, but that's what's going on usually when Mars is in your 12th house. Okay, it's someone, if you have it here as a natal placement throughout your life, you will always come across someone who acts like they are your friend, but they are always secretly jealous of you and envious. Okay, for whatever reason. Okay, just having Jupiter here, though, really protects you in some way or other. When Jupiter is here, you are having help behind the scenes. Somebody is always helping you, whether you know it or not. Somebody could even just be looking out for you without you even knowing about it. But with Jupiter and Mars together, whatever kind of plans that you are making, if in secret or not, they stand a really, really good chance of being very successful. Because, like I said, again, Jupiter and Mars traveling together, they will be in conjunction soon enough. So listen for my short video that I'll do on the aspect. But this is, it's a very good aspect. Let's put it that way. Okay. So then I have to get to the full moon. Okay, there is a full moon in Capricorn on the 21st. It is your opposite sign. Okay, you have Capricorn on your 7th house. It's directly across from your 1st house of Cancer, right? 7th house is close relationships and partnerships, business, romantic, or friendship. It's also the house of arrangements and agreements and many, many other things. So you experienced this full moon on June 21st also. This is the second time it's occurring. So whatever happened, if you can think back to, June 21st, whatever might have happened around that time, it could be coming up again. Okay, full moons exist to get rid of a problem. Okay, so you never have to deal with it again. So maybe you did take care of something around that June 21st full moon, thinking, yeah, that's done. They understand, blah, blah, blah. Only to find out that this month that it didn't work. They really didn't grasp whatever it is that you were saying or something or other. So it's almost like maybe you have to do it again, Not that much of a big deal, I really don't think. Okay, so then Mercury moves into Virgo on the 25th in your third house, where you have the sign of Virgo. And Mercury is the natural ruler of Virgo, and Mercury is the natural ruler of the third house. So when it's here in its own sign, it does really well. So your third house is your everyday life. Okay, the people and places you would encounter throughout the normal course of your day, like going to the grocery store, the gas station, post office, things like that. It's also your neighbors, your neighborhood. It's road trips. It's like local travel, but usually like a road trip, or like your tri-state area, or even a day trip or overnight trip or weekend trip. And it's also every form of communication, including regular postal mail. So this will really pick up for you at this time. Any kind of communication. It was almost like a continuation of having Mercury in your first house. Okay, except now you will be getting more messages. Okay, this is text message, voicemail, and again, like I said, regular postal mail, but also email. Okay, so the best time for you to do something each month is when the moon is in your own sign, and the moon is in Cancer on the 4th, 5th, and 6th. The best time to lay low is when the moon is in your opposite sign, and your opposite sign is Capricorn, and those dates are the 19th, 20th, and 21st. The best time for romance, recreation, creativity, fun, gambling, or speculation, and anything to do with children is the 1st, 2nd, 14th, 15th, 16th, 27th, 28th, and 29th. The best time for money is the 7th, 8th, 9th, 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. The best time for your career is the 25th, 26th, and 27th. And the best time for communication and travel is the 9th, 10th, 11th, 23rd, 24th, and 25th. So, happy birthday to you. Have a really, really good time. Okay, enjoy yourself. See ya.